What is going on, guys? It is currently week number 19. It's 12:49, and if you guys are realizing why my video hasn't posted yet and it's past Sunday, is because the upload is taking forever. It's been taking like 12 hours just for it to upload, and it's 12:49. So I've been uploading for a while, and it's only 50%. So it's a 50-minute video. It's pretty long. I gotta figure out a way to shorten my videos, but let's get into what we'll be looking today. So what I'm looking for is for the market to approach more down to this area, so it kind of can touch this daily resistance or Euro AUD. I'm looking for multiple rejection off this area because it has psychological level, and this kind of area right here is kind of where, no, it is, I believe, where there's the most amount of rejections. So you see here, it tends to follow this psychological level perfectly to the T. I'm waiting for the market to come down even more because I don't like how it's at the 61.8. It's probably even lower than what I'm expecting. This had worked out pretty well, but if I were to put this right here, or even right here, this would be the 50% fib, but I like to put it the highest to lowest. So even if it does pass it, I'm fine with it, as long as it kind of wicks at this area and continues to reject off of here. I'm not taking this trade so far, but I would like to. I'm going to have to wait for other sessions to go. Euro GBP, I am waiting for that retracement back up to get that retest here, and then possibly a 4-hour EMA with the 50% fib perfectly lined up here for point A to point B here on the 50% fib. All I'm looking for is these sells, because this is kind of a selling market. As you can tell here, it is multiple projections, especially since it's under this area specifically. On your GP, I am looking for sells at this. If we look at the weekly, you would definitely see that we are going for sells for sure, because the weekly is continuously rejecting off this area. I'll be more concerned about this area for it to continue to go up if it were around this area, because that's where the market tends to revolve around itself here. But I am looking for the market to go to the upside here to have that uptrend, 50% fib, possibly of a 4-hour EMA, which would absolutely be perfect. The next one is USD CAD. I am looking for that, for the market just to retest up. We are going only for sells here. As you can tell, it's breaking this area, broke, especially on a weekly, it did break as well. So it's only sells, and with this weekly being under now, gives another added influence. So I'm looking for that 4 EMA to approach back here, 50% fib to go to the downside. NZD CAD is basically to the upside in a sense if it continues to go up and then come back down. But I think, you know, this may be a possibility. If it's here, yeah. I'm waiting for the market just to approach back here. If it doesn't follow this area and it continues to come back down, then I'm going to wait for this area as well. This, if it continues to break here, then I'll be going for here. But right now, I'm waiting for the market to come down here very slowly and effectively. So I could take this with a daily EMA, I believe. Yes, perfectly daily EMA. So those are kind of like my 4 trades I'm going to be taking. There's a lot more in a sense, with Euro AUD being one of them as well. I mean, Euro USD being one of them as well. Approaching this 4-hour EMA daily kind of here. We're just waiting for the market just to do its thing. Honestly, this is pretty simple, but it's hard at the same time because you have to learn and figure out where you want to take the trades, where you want to be looking at, and just the area that you want to be touching. I didn't want to take this trade because it didn't approach this area effectively, and it didn't make any sense because if I were to just taking this trade, I would have not taken anywhere during my sessions. Here is 9, right? I hit exactly 9. I do not take it as soon as it's there because I wait for multiple 4-hour rejections because this is a daily area. And it would have made no sense for me to just take this trade and have a stop loss under here. Maybe I could have made some profit, but realistically speaking, it's not in my time zone. For a 1, it was up here. I don't take it here. So all I'm looking for is a retracement back down to this area. I don't know for sure if there's a daily. Yes, daily is on there as well. So we have everything lined up into our perfection. We have the markets, we have our analysis, and we're just currently just waiting for those positions and all the things that I've said just to come down. And my goal for the week is to make 5%. 5% at the least. If we can make 5%, it's perfect. Last week, we only made 0.5%. Well, at least we didn't get any draw. I was up kind of 3% in a sense, but the market just continued to go up. I believe many people took that trade as well. I believe Alex G took the trade. I didn't realize he took the trade, but that was the only best trade that I saw with my own eyes that we could take, and that's when I took it. I guess we took it in the same position, same time as well. I could have taken that trade a little bit better in a sense. Could have taken a lot earlier since it kind of broke those areas. I couldn't just have waited for those area, but had a great stop loss. Everything was perfect. I should have just taken out earlier, but I don't like taking out as a 1%. But we secured position. We only got 0.5. At least we're not on drawdown. So we are green for the week. We're just waiting for the market just to do its thing and have everything that we have said aligned to perfection for us to take the trade. As I am waiting for it, I'm actually excited for USD CAD because this has broken this area, and look how much space we have. Space. If this shit comes here earlier than expected, instead of having multiple rejections like this, if it comes earlier than expected, have some rejections. Let's say it has some. Okay, let's say it has some rejections here, and the 4-hour EMA is around this area. I'm going to be taking this down here, not here, here. Why? Because this has the most amount of rejections here. Pretty simple, right? But you got to figure out how to learn this shit. That's the biggest issue. And just taking positions and having the right risk management. Now I'm gonna start risking 0.5% because I made 0.5. So I'm gonna risk 1.5 for the next trade. See if I can make 3-hour multiple or anything. I'm gonna risk 1.5 for the next trade because to kind of get that account even. I don't want to have even that 500. So if I have 500, I'm gonna put 1.5, let's say, because I want to have that shit even instead of me risking 1. If I have 4.5, I'm up 4.5. I'm gonna risk 1.5. That's how I'm gonna do it. So that's my goal. That's what I'm gonna do, and let's get this shit straight. I'll see you guys later. What is going on, guys? It's currently New York session. It's only 10:23, and we are not in any positions right now. We didn't find any so far. I'm still waiting for AUD to come back down more to then retest this area. If it does do this, look, if it does do this and it comes back up to retest this area during whatever session this is, I will be taking this shit to the upside for sure. For sure. But UGP, USD CAD, NZD CAD are not in our areas just yet, but we are waiting for it to be there. I'm just waiting for the best possible positions, as I'm not going to be taking just any normal position. I'm going to be taking the best possible position since I am going to be putting a 1.5% in this trade because of the 500 I made. So hopefully it goes right, because if we make 3%, we make 4.5%. And if we get to 3-hour multiple, we get 4.5%. If we get 4, then even better. 6 grand. Imagine. Oh shit. But yes, this will take its time. Things take their time, and I'm waiting to be patient about this and just waiting for the market just to do its thing. GPUSD has gone to our area we've been waiting for, has gone to it. So now we're waiting for that draw back down to take the position to the upside. So we're gonna be waiting for the market just to do its thing and for us to take this trade to the upside. This may stay here for a bit, as probably wait for that daily to approach. So probably on Monday next week or whenever, probably next week. This would be like a next week trade, but I'm definitely waiting for this position because it definitely has a lot of potential here in order to take this position. So the high, it has not passed the highest at all. This, holy shit, this high as fuck. So it's going back up. It was down a lot. It went down majorly. So we're just gonna be taking buys here as soon as it comes back down to retest and then go back up. So I'm waiting for the market just to do its thing for us to take the trade. But UAD is looking good so far on a daily time frame. 4 hours still looking good, but we're gonna be waiting for that market just to approach down here more, because I don't like how it's not an area of interest just yet. And why it's not an area of interest just yet, and maybe people will be adjusting this, is because, look, if you were to look at this daily, it continues to reject at this area. So it makes no sense for me to take a position here at 61.8 realistically, it's taking it right here. I've done it before where I've taken positions too early and I would have made some money, but I would have held longer until it touched my profit or near it, because then it would have made no sense for me to just enter in and just wait, even though the market will still be going down in a sense because it hasn't really been rejecting at the area that it normally does over the past history. So we gotta be patient to get to his level. Let's do this shit. What is going on, guys? It's Kate. It's day number 2 here. We are still waiting for our positions to open up and to get our setups. It still has not come down to our area, so I don't know when we'll be taking the position soon, but we're still gonna be waiting. UAUD, we're waiting for it to come back down here to retest this area still. UGBP, we're still waiting for it to come back up. USD CAD, it seems like shit. We're waiting for everything to come. Entity CAD, same thing, wait for it to go down. USD, wait for it to go down. Entity USD, just to go down to the rest. That's what may be coming soon. So let me try to put this up higher so I know this is gonna be relatively soon that we can be taking this trade. And that's part of it. You know, we're just waiting for all the setups to come into action. We're waiting for our things. I don't know when it will happen, but it's gonna happen really soon. We're just gonna be prepared and just wait for the trades and for the market to open up and give us that trade. So let's get to it. It looks like it's 10:27. It looks like a AUD CAD may be the biggest potential we'll be having soon because of this candle. Why? Because on a 4-hour time frame, and if you look on the daily, this shit looks immaculate, literally immaculate. So I'm waiting for the market to just approach here because we have the 50% fib here. And if it continues to stay here, we have the daily like right under here, I believe. So say for wicks, hopefully this 4-hour candle decides to just plummet down and give us that nice, beautiful candle that we need. So if you look through Forex Factory, nope, we don't have shit. Wednesday, we don't have shit either. So we're looking to take a trade today, Wednesday, possibly, or even Thursday. So I'm waiting for AUD CAD to give me that position. My goal is 5%. So I said 5%. So my goal is 5%. So that's either be 1 or 2 trades for this week. Right now, there's not that many trades. They're kind of like popping up because everything's kind of just going back into place, just resetting, doing its thing, just redoing everything it needs to because of how impact the market was. So there's gonna be some changes. So we're gonna wait here, be patient with the market, and just see what we can get out of the market in order to get that 5%. If we don't, which I'm not gonna hold the knot, because I don't like to do knots, because why would you do not when you could do yes, we make 5%. Is it realistic? It's super realistic. We could do this shit. We've done it before. We could do it again. So I'm waiting for AUD CAD because it most likely is the most possible one for right now. Not right now, probably for London, possibly if it gives me a nice 4-hour. If now on this 9 a.m. candle decides to come down here, to fully come down here and start rejecting already with another 4-hour rejecting, another 4-hour rejecting, I'm gonna be looking for that 1 a.m. 4-hour candle to kind of be bullish so I could take it up during London or in New York tomorrow. We're gonna see how the market does. We're gonna see how this does. So we're gonna cut you back later. I like around 1 to see how the 4-hour close, to see that if we can be taking a trade soon. So let's do the shit. The market did not do what I thought it would have done. I just kept going. This thing. I want to see how it developed though. Yeah, it just did this thing. Oh, I don't even know if I'm gonna get shit this week, bro. I don't know if I'll get shit. Well, this sucks. What is going on? We look we might have a possible trade. Like I said, Euro AUD doing this, which is exactly what we were looking for. Let's look at the daily. Whew. Plus 61.8, we're good. We're waiting for a New York session, not no London session, because London session is about to approach and we need more rejections in order to get to that level. It just had opened up. It opens up at a 9, so I'm gonna waiting for the one candle to close, the 1 4 hour, the 5 4 hour, and the 9, I believe. But definitely during London, we're gonna be taking that trade to the upside, up to here, and getting that shit positive. I'm looking to get 4% off this trade, or even 5% to get and smash our goal, because we got this shit, guys. Come on, we got this shit. Let's do this shit. Let's get it. What is going on, guys? It's currently the third day. It is 10:05, and we have a possible position for London probably. The reason why I'm not gonna be taking this soon is because it does have a lot of momentum here to the downside still. So I'm still gonna be waiting for a lot more rejections for the 1 hour for this 9 to close, the 1 hour, the 5 hour, the 5, the 9, and then the 1 to close for me to take it during London, because I don't like how much momentum was built up here. So I want to see if we could capture a trade possibly around this time, right here. So I'm looking for those 4 rejections and shit. And this daily is not really giving me the best probable, but it is on the psych level. It's on this daily EMA, and it's starting to retest this area here, exactly where this area is. So I need to see a lot more rejections for me to take a trade and have something like this happen again for me to take it. So I'm gonna wait and be patient about this. I'm just looking at other setups we have, looking at the 4 hour to see how close it is. Still hasn't come down yet. Your GP, I'm looking for that retest too. USD CAD, I'm still looking for the retest. That's everything I'm looking for the retest for. Just gotta be patient about it. Actually, let me see how the daily EMA for USD CAD. Okay, I'm still gonna take the trade regardless, even with or without the EMA. I'm definitely looking for this for sure. Like, this is the most probable trade that we're gonna have. So I'm gonna be patient and just wait for it. What's going on, guys? We just got into position. I know I said I would have waited till London, but there's 6 1 hour rejections. So I took the trade. Let me show you exactly why. My friend had jumped into this trade right here yesterday. And I was like, why did you do that? And then, because my area of interest here, because maybe we have different analysis and stuff like that. And so, yeah. Shit happens. Anyways, there's a trade I took, Euro AUD. As you can tell, there's multiple 15-minute, especially these 1 hour rejections as well. See how many 1 hour rejections as well. I put my stop loss a bit higher than before to get a possible 4 hour multiple, which is perfectly fine with me, right? Because it aligns perfectly to where our area is. See exactly where it is. And we have till Thursday and Friday, so those 2 days, to get this trade into profit or even more. As you can see, I'm up $92, $90. It barely moved so far. You can tell this is a clean 1 hour rejection, clean. So what does it have? A daily rejection over here, psychological level 61.8, if you could say that. And just hopefully the daily closes right and appropriately so that we can take this trade. This 4 hours looking nice and clean. I always like seeing these 4 hours develop like that because it looks so clean. I just like it because every trade I've taken that's lead to profit has always looked like this. Rejection on the 4 hour, clean, and then goes up. That's what I like to see. But we get to see what the market does because it's only been a couple of minutes, right? I've been in this trade for about, let me see. I got into this trade right here, I would say, because I was not paying attention right here, and I don't think I would have taken it from there. I did take it right here because there's a nice 30-minute rejection, as you can tell. 30-minute engulfing and the 1 hour engulfing as well, which leads us to many very possible areas that we did a good trade on. So I'm just gonna wait position. Maybe I'm gonna take a trade on US 30 if it continues to go to our area of interest. However, that's gonna be for tomorrow. So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see how the area develops. We're gonna see what we can do. We got this shit. Let's do it. What is going on, guys? It is currently Thursday, the 4th day. It is 10:09, and we got stopped out. The reason why I got stopped out is because I said before I was supposed to play for London, and I did it because I've seen in the past where I've noticed that sometimes there was multiple 1 hours that I could have taken a pawn, I could have put a pawn. I've seen multiple 1 hours, and I saw before that I missed trades just like that. So then I took it because of that. And you know what, I should have left. Why? Because that, as you can tell, the daily did close very, very rough. So now I'm looking for sells now. I'm simply looking for sells. I'm looking for the retest back here to come up here. And I think this may happen soon, hopefully Monday, because the trade is about to close. But let's see where this market is right now. If I were to put it right here, for sure, it would be like a 50% fit. So we are looking for those sells now. So I'm gonna go part of my charts and mark it up. Look at it, I only risked one. I said I was gonna risk 1.5, I did forget about that. But luckily I did, because that was a stupid trade for me to take. I guess this week is like kind of like where the market like kind of refreshes to the point where like it's getting back into place and it's doing everything it needs to do just to get in order for us to trade. But NZD CAD is a potential trade that we're gonna be taking soon. As you can tell here, it has followed basically my thing to the T basically. As you can tell here, it aligns perfectly with this. And we're just gonna be waiting for the market just to have that entry that we need. So if I do put my point A to point B here, I'm gonna put it right here to right here. This will be a 61.8. It'll be the same trade like this to the upside, in which I'm gonna be holding up to this area, not to here, to here. So I'm gonna be waiting for that. I need to be seeing this when I take trades. Exactly this, the trade I've taken before. I need to be seeing this. I took this around 1. I need to be seeing rejections like this. Multiple rejections just like that. Having that 9 a.m. exactly like this is perfectly to the T. Having the 1, the 5, the 9, the 1, and then everything just aligned perfectly. And then this trade only lasted for 2 days, and this shit was an 8-hour multiple trade. See, 2 days and 8-hour multiple trade. I canceled out at 3 because those news, and then I should have understood that, but it is what it is. You learn from mistakes. So we got this shit. So now I'm gonna wait for the trades to set up, and probably this week, then I think that there's nothing much for this week, but I'm gonna keep looking still. Let's just see what the market can give me. Your USD can be another potential as well, as it's slowly approaching back to our area of interest that we're looking at. We're definitely going to see more rejections though. But I did say I needed more rejections and I still took it. I'm a dumbass for that. But you learn and you live. So I'm gonna get back to the charts. I'm gonna look at it more, see what I can do, and then just journal from here. So I'll see y'all later. What's going on, guys? It's currently 10:30. Markets have been open for an hour and 30 minutes. These are potential trades that we're gonna be taking possibly next week, as I'm not gonna be trading anymore. We took a loss for this week, but it is what it is. We're definitely looking for this trade when it comes here to the bottom. NZD CAD can be a potential trade we may be taking on Monday. If this decides to approach here sooner than later, I'll probably have to wait for that 4 hour. So around Tuesday, we should be looking for position to take. And then all of these, we're just waiting. UAD, waiting for that to come back down there, up here, so we could take a sell from there. As we did take a buy here, but it was my fault for taking a buy. Even though I did say I was gonna take it during London, I decided to just take it. And I learned from a mistake, you know? It's 1K, and looking at it, it's 1.5. That I had said. So I'm happy that I didn't do that. So now we wait. I mean, that's it. I'm done for the week. I learned from mistakes. Big mistakes, you learn from them. That's the point of them. So let's get to it. I'll see you guys on Monday.